Hey, Michelle here from
Limitless. Oh, now we're live.
Oh.
Hi, Jeannie.
Dang pauses. The internet out here. Hi, I'm Michelle. We're from Limitless Healing Angels.
We're talking and it wasn't live. I don't think so.
The sun is, it probably was, and we just didn't. I can't see anything hardly. I mean, I can kind of see us today a little bit because the sun is just beats on me and my eyes out here don't adjust well. But Jeannie's always in charge of that.
Well, it's a little, now that it's live, let me move it down just a touch so you can see the cards a little more. There we go.
That's too low. We can't see. Oh. Well, I'm shorter than you, so it's okay. I'll just sit back.
You don't need to see the top of my head anyways. Here, I'll move my chair. So this is what happens when you go live.
Oh my goodness. So this is a reading. Hold on a second. He's got a diesel and it's wicked loud.
Oh, he puts extra stuff on there to make it loud, so you know. That's how that goes.
So this is our weekly reading for
30th through the 6th. I remembered.
I was just testing her.
I didn't say months, but that's all right.
Yeah, well, because January 30th to February 6th makes it. Hi, I got a kitty cat. So we're gonna see what's going on, and we had a beautiful full. When was actually the full moon? I haven't even kept the 29th. Like it has just been like every
28th, 29th, somewhere in there.
Beautiful, bright, huge, like full for us, but you know, at its fullest. But oh my God, last night everything was lit up like there was, you know, everything was on, like the lights were on outside or something. It was just amazing.
Yeah. Wasn't so cloudy.
It was gorgeous. Yeah, we've had a lot of rain here, so
nice because the ground's nice and moist. And we're, you know, and you'll notice we're out here in short sleeves.
I know.
Beautiful weather today.
30 degrees last week and 70 this week.
It's Arizona for you. We're not complaining about the rain because we really needed it. So
yeah. Yep. So let's see what the cards have, what spirit messages there are for this week. So we hope that you guys, you know, have been taking advantage of that full moon energy as we go through. Just releasing anything that no longer serves you. Be very intentional about that. Just get rid of anything that doesn't work. And you know, it's when I say be intentional, I don't mean like sit in meditation necessarily and hold an intention and you know then try to purge and release all that. I mean in action too, in your thoughts and your actions. You know, just if you have issues with sugar and you want to kick the sugar habit, but you're getting a craving, you know, just kind of weigh. You know, do your checks and balances, weigh everything and say, is this worth it for me? What are the repercussions? Like that being intentional, you know, not just grabbing it and eating it and then beating yourself up later and guilt over it, you know, be more mindful of what you're doing.
Yeah, and let go of the past stuff, you know, because a lot of times the past is what holds us back because we're, you know, if you're in worrying and having anxiety and stress, a lot of times that's, you know, either past or future. It's not in the now right now because there's nothing to fear and there's nothing to be stressed about right now. If you're living in the past, you know, then you're bringing all that garbage with you. You're stuck in the muck. My favorite word.
In your muck.
In your muck. Do you want to start or do you want me to start?
Whatever you want.
I'm going to keep shuffling, but I'm going to start. We had this card before, and this is a beautiful, beautiful card. I mean, she's, you know, got that blue dress on, and she's got blue wings. This is my new fairy deck, which I absolutely love. So, nature signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to you continually. You need only to open your hearts and minds. And there's all these blue butterflies, and then you got the badgers there. And then you got so you got like green and white, and you know, you have a lot of a lot of heart chakra and your throat chakra there. So, you know, open your mind to the signs around you. So, and speak your truth.
Mm-hmm. So I have the Three of Forces. It's the bird's nest. This is about nurturing your inner child, nurturing your inner self. Is what I get from it, and a lot of transformation. So there's all that light behind it, and the butterfly, and it's just about getting another perspective too, as well. You can see all that fertile land right outside of it, just right beyond the trees, all around. So there's all that fertile ground for you to plant seeds and create something new this week. And it's about transforming yourself and just kind of going from there, you know?
I think try to take a higher perspective instead of, you know, the normal perspective you look at, you know, in your daily life. Try to look at it from a higher perspective. And that goes right along with this one, which is the gray squirrel. Find new ways of solving problems. So, you know, you have so much green and you have your yellow and your oranges in here and some blue too. So, you know, work on all those chakras, and then that, you know, the third eye is really lit up in this squirrel. So open up those chakras and find your true self. Find, you know, who you truly are, and release all that stuff. When, you know, when you're looking from a different higher perspective like this here, then you'll find different ways of solving problems.
Oh, and here's a good way to find. Oh my gosh, my one of forces, the Akashic Field. So this week, it's a good time for you to, if you haven't done that and you're not sure what it is, do some research on it. The Akashic Field is all around us, and you can tap into that at any time. You can go into the past for research and information, inform you so that you can make growth and make steps here and now. It's also present. It's also future. So there's all different aspects of it. It's there's no timeline. It's just there's no linear part to it. It's just everywhere. It is everything that was, is, and ever will be. And you can step into that Akashic Field to get some information, to get some balance, to get some direction in your life. So that would help give you a new perspective about what's going on in your current life and what's happened in other areas, so that you can make the changes, you know.
And there's a lot of purple and green in there. So, you know, open up that that heart chakra and release all that stuff, you know, and with the purple, just let those messages come in. And then I have this one, and it says, when every thought absorbs your attention completely, when you are so identified with the voices in your head and the emotions that accompany it, that you lose yourself in every thought and every emotion, then you are totally identified with form and therefore in the grip of the ego. So, you know, pay attention to where your thoughts are going. You know, try to look at a different perspective, because if you're judging people or you're, you know, putting people down or something, then you're an ego, and that's not where you want to be.
And that's what happened here. So this thinking man came up, and initially, look, came up reversed. And I don't, like I said, I don't usually do the reversed, but this one, I felt like it has a dual meaning, dual message. So when I first flipped it over and I was looking at it, I saw him staring at this crystal, this massive quartz crystal, trying to gain some clarity and perspective. And it was about setting that intention, holding that intention like he's doing. He's holding that crystal. So he's holding that. And the crystals, especially quartz, manifests with whatever's around you. It multiplies it. You know, as much energy as you put in, it depends on the size of the crystal and the power of the crystal behind it, but it can multiply that for you. But it's when it came out this way, now it makes more sense, because it's about being blocked by ego, about not being able to get the clarity that you need. So it's about opening up and digging deeper this week and gaining that clarity that you need from a different perspective.
And then the one that came out with the other one is non-reaction to ego and others is the most effective way, not only of going beyond ego in yourself, but also of dissolving the collective human ego. So, you know, like when you go beyond your ego, you let that go, then you'll open up to a different perspective, different, you know, things will change around you everywhere.
And I feel like this card goes next. It's time to take a walk. So get out in nature, just start connecting to the energies that are around you. You know, Spirit's been hollering this for months and months and months.
Even when it's
And
cold, you got to get out there a little bit anyways.
yeah, just to be outside and to do things and to get the solitude. Sometimes, you know, the world is so busy around us and our minds are so busy and our hearts are so busy and there's just so much going on. You just have to kind of get away from all that and just get the clarity that you need by getting out into the peace, releasing all that. You've got a time and space to be busy, and you've got a time and space to be with yourself and your higher self, your consciousness.
And then I got, because it's funny, when she was talking about the quartz, I actually pulled a quartz card and it says, are you ready to move forward with your life? You have the courage within you to move ahead with your ideas by getting the wheels in motion to create your project or your intention. Recognize the amazing, powerful person that you are and shine on. So you are amazing and you are powerful. You are enough. Like when you're grounded and you're connected, when you're taking a walk and you're in nature, when you get those ideas, start acting on it. Don't wait, See, any little baby step helps you start that in motion, gets that will in motion going on there. And it says, Archangel Uriel, I am grateful that my vital life force provides me with the energy and motivation to live life to its fullest. Financial abundance is mine. My connection with the divine is alive and well. I am energized, healthy, and strong. So there you go.
This card is patience. I love this card. I think it's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, there's so much power and presence in that card. But it's about you being patient with yourself while you're going through this process of finding your true power, because it's time for you to kind of step into that and open that up. Not kind of, it is time for you to do that. And so, but by doing it, all these other things are going to come up, all the things from the past that are holding you down, guilt, shame, regret, all those things are going to come up, and they're going to try, the ego's going to try to hold you down. Be patient with yourself. As you're saying, don't disconnect from all that negativity in such a way that it creates more negativity. So disconnect from that. You know what I mean by that? Don't say, you know what, I don't want to deal with the guilt. I'm done with the guilt. I'm releasing the guilt, because that's just going to create more of that similar energy that's going to keep you bogged down. So do it from a place of gratitude. Have patience with yourself and say, you know what, I appreciate the lessons that I've learned. I'm grateful for them so much because they've made me who I am today and given me the opportunity to embrace my true power. Be patient with yourself, be loving, be kind to yourself and others, but most of all, be patient and kind to your past, to the past in this life, to past lives, to all that has cumulatively made you who you are.
Well, these two just came out together. I mean, you've got so much blue in this one. I just love this one. It says, Electric Ill Spirit, bring your ideas to life. There's a whole bunch of swirls, and I mean, like, this is just a golden. I don't know why I was going to say golden. It's a gorgeous card. Well, there's a little bit of gold, so, release anything that's holding you back and make those ideas come to life. And then the flag goes. Then this is the Lizard Spirit, and it says, dream the world into being. So, bring your ideas to life and dream the world you want it to be.
Mm-hmm. I think that's where the spirals come in with the connection. It's one spirals into the other. Just in your dreams can take you anywhere, and your dreams can manifest in this life if you just take the action to get there.
Right.
And so sometimes it's by yourself and sometimes it's with the help of others. So the ant spirit says it's time to collaborate. So, and it doesn't mean you have to go into partnership or business with somebody, but for some of you, it could definitely mean that that's the path that you're going down, or that's the path you need to look at. But it's just about collaborating with, not only in the physical, with people that can help you take step A, B, and C to get to where you're going, maybe through trainings or education or just opportunities for business or growth. But it's also about collaborating with spirit in connection. It's, what do I need to do next, and what can I do to make myself better so that I can be more clear and open to receiving the messages from them.
And I feel like it's time to find your tribe. If you don't have your tribe, if you don't have your community, that's why we do this, is to invite people to enjoy, so that they have the support that they need. That's why we're here, because we use spirits and guides and source, God, whatever you want to call it. We use that to help us give the messages to you as our community, and we're here to support you. That's why we're here. That's what we love. That's our passion.
Yeah.
Follow your passion, for sure.
Passion opens your heart and takes a whole new turn for your life. When you do work just to pay the bills, it pays the bills. It doesn't bring you the joy and the happiness that you're looking for, that you're craving in this life. We come into physical, human form so that we can find love, find true happiness, and be connected to that. That's how we connect to our higher selves, to the divine. There's some cute energy, but out of the mess comes elegant order. So we've got the yin yang, and we've got chaos, and we've got peace, and order. So out of all that chaos from your past, hey, there you go. There you can find the order within there. You've got to create that balance. That's why it's important to look at things that have happened to you and to approach the ego through that place of gratitude, so that you can bring a balance to it.
And then this one here is surrender comparison with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. And there's a lot of red and a lot of green in there. So, when we're young, that's what commercials and TV and we're taught. Well, they're prettier than I am. They're skinnier than I am. They're blonder than I am. But stop comparing yourself, because you are beautiful and powerful, just who you are.
When I didn't see this card when she was showing you guys, I just kept hearing mask, and it looks like she's wearing a mask. And I think that's what it means, is everybody comes into this world. They're showing me, everybody has their own individual mask on. Your body is different. My body's different from hers, height, shape, everything, the way I think, the way I breathe, we're different.
But we work well together.
Well, we do work well together. Combined, we collaborate we focus on our strengths. We focus on our weaknesses. We focus on everything, and we help each other and support each other. But at the same time, recognize that your mask, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's all in how you're seeing it. Again, it's all about perspective. If you're looking at your mask as if it's a burden, because you think you're shorter or fatter or whatever it is.
Not as successful, not as beautiful, not as... Yeah, you're perfect just the way you are.
That's it. And it's all about, you don't have to necessarily take that mask off. That mask makes you who you are. It makes you the beautiful, wonderful being that you are, present in this world.
Be your own unique, crazy, fun-loving self.
Yep.
Whoever you are, whatever, embrace who you are and share it with the world, because
those are your gifts.
Those are your gifts.
So, I don't know. I feel like we're good.
Yeah.
With the messages. So. Yeah, I think because I can feel spirit receding. So, yeah. So just be yourself. Have fun.
Yes.
Bring the light to the world.
Yep. Be your true self.
That's how you collaborate with the world.
Your own unique true self. Because everybody's unique. Nobody's alike. And nobody is better than anybody else. So, be who you are. Love and light.
Love and light. Have a great week. I can't see where the arrow is. Got it?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it says in stream.